Hello darlings, welcome back to the channel. If the lighting is slightly different, it's because I'm working with new lights and you know, it's gonna be a little bit of twisting and turning but before I get to the perfect lighting for the video. Alright my darlings, how are you? I hope you're great. Leave me a comment below, how was your summer this year? Mine was not like amazing. Like last year it was 100 out of 10. This year, whatever. So, since it's early September already, we are reaching fall, aka autumn. I want to give you my absolute beloved favorite, the best, gorgeous, beautiful, everyday, formal, informal iris fragrances, especially for women. Of course, iris, let's be honest, if it's not super duper lipsticky, it's actually very unisex, in my opinion. Iris is super versatile. It's the king of flowers, as you will notice in this video. And I have everything. I have lipstickier irises, yes, but I have also very vanilla iris, musky clean iris. I have everything. So let's jump right in. This video is kindly sponsored by my beloved shop Scent Angel that I always go to when I want to try something new without breaking the bank. Because Scent Angel will provide you with 10 milliliter decants or 5 milliliter decants, which are amazing to just put in your bag or to test very thoroughly something you are, debating if you want to purchase full bottle of or not. And what's also amazing, they have great discounts on full bottles as well. Everything I'll be talking about today is available at Scent Angel. I checked, so you're good to go if you're interested. And of course, on top of that, you have my usual discount, Paulina 10. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Actually, I want to start with something that's for me quite feminine of an iris, and it's truly beloved by me since I got it. This is Mind Games, and this is Queening. And I have to say, it's a very, very beautiful vanilla, irisy, cottony coconut fragrance. It's absolutely stunning. Definitely one of the favorites from the brand. I have some other faves that I definitely want to, have in my collection. But for now, Queening is definitely one that I really craved to have as my first one from Mind Games. It's very long lasting. And this one is a combination of cotton flower, apple, cypress, orris root. So you have that beautiful iris butter. You have some rum and saffron, and in the dry down you have loads of vanilla and coconut and musk. So in general, it's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance if you like your irisy scents, but you want something very feminine and very enveloping and perfect for a wedding fragrance, actually. Yeah, Queening is very, very nice. And the main accords that brand says it has is orris and vanilla. So these are the two main accords. The rest you will still smell, but orris, vanilla are the main players. Get it? All right. Next, what do we have next? Another quite feminine one, a very simple note structure, but it truly works. I would say this one leans the most mature / almost ever so slightly vintagey from all of these. But I think it's very much worth having. It's perfect to mix with other fragrances, but also, of course, to wear alone. And it is Xerjoff Apolonia. And you have to admit, because for me, this is the most beautiful Xerjoff bottle they ever created. Like, it's stunning. So this one has white flowers, iris butter, and white musk. That's it. It's stunning. It's stunning. For me, sometimes it leans slightly vintagey. Those white florals, you know, they have like this very, very elegant, clean, yet strong facet. But it's truly stunning, and it's so elegant. So elegant. I feel like every woman would benefit from a scent like that, because you can of course wear it alone, but to mix with other scents to make them a bit more sophisticated, a bit more mature smelling. Even if you have a very fruity, fun, girly fragrance, you mix it with Apollonia and it changes everything. So that's something that I think it's a great base to have in your collection, and the longevity is stunning, I have to say. So if you want like a typical white floral musky fragrance with a lot of iris, then Apollonia is great. It's not vanillic, it's not as sweet as quinine, and it's definitely colder. You know, quinine is very fluffy, cozy, sweet, almost marshmallowy texture wise. This one is more cold. Okay, so that was Apollonia. Then my favorite lipsticky iris. Like you can't forget about Lipstick On. You can forget about Juliet Has a Gun, Margiela, all of them. All of them. For me, this one wins it all. I don't need any other but Mes Bisous Balle Rouge. Balle Rouge is the best lipsticky iris that has ever been created. It's phenomenal. Truly phenomenal. It is lipsticky of an iris, but it has so much more to it. It's not boring. It's not mature. It's not too powdery. Even though it is, you know, that typical lipsticky genre, it's fun. It has a bite. It's amazing. So in here you have pink pepper, bergamot, and lemon, and that pink pepper is definitely noticeable. You have iris, amber, and rose, and in the base you have tonka, vanilla, musk, patchouli, and cedar. I remember my friend Olivia, Olivia's Factory, reviewing it back in the day, and then I knew, like, first I knew we're gonna be friends. Second, I need it in my life. It's perfection. This one is perfection. If you want the best lipsticky iris on the market, but this one is fun. It's flirty. It has a bite. It has a kick. It's almost like fruity leaning. That pink pepper changes everything in here. It's stunning. This one is just stunning. And it's ultra long lasting. And I love Mes Bisous packaging and presentation and the owner. So yeah, Balle Rouge, amazing iris, amazing, and not enough talked about in my opinion. Now we're gonna get into this little decant because I have been loving this. This is from the brand Regalien, and it's a very old brand. And this is called Clubs of Iris, and it comes in a very, very nice, like a purple-ish bottle. And this is more of a complex iris for sure, because we have a lot of fruits here, but also a little bit of other florals. So we have violet leaf, raspberry, grapefruit, and bergamot. Then we have orris root, anise, carnation, and rose. And then we have vetiver oil from Java, cedar, patchouli, musk, and amber. This one leans definitely more masculine. I would say unisex, slightly masculine. So if you want a gorgeous lipsticky iris, but only for ladies, then go for Balle Rouge. If you want a lipsticky iris that's very unisex, then go for Regalien. This one is super potent. You definitely get a lot of sweet raspberry, but apart from that, the iris is super potent, and it's also a little bit earthy, but in a good way. Yeah, like musky, ambery, woody, earthy. Very, very good fragrance. I'm definitely considering getting a full bottle of this because it sits so well on the skin, to be honest. One of the most beautifully projecting fragrances when it comes to iris. Very, very good one. And again, not really talked about, which is super sad. Okay, now speaking of the actual King of Flowers, iris, we have King of Flowers Extrait from Algabra. And I talked about it so much already on this channel. This is a discovery that I've made thanks to Sense Angel, because for me, from what I've seen, this is the only shop that carries this brand. It's insane. And you can try them, you know, you don't have to get the full bottle to try them. You can get decants, but oh my goodness, this brand is absolutely amazing. It's phenomenal. Don't sleep on this brand. Don't sleep on this brand. I already have 3 fragrances and they're all bomb. So King of Flowers, for me, yes, it is an iris-based fragrance for sure. However, it's so much more for me. For me, this is a beautiful ambery vanilla with sandalwood and iris and a little bit of grapefruit at the top. This one is so stunning, like I cannot. This just blows me away every time I wear it. My boyfriend wanted to steal it. As you can see, we are denting it very hard already. But I kind of hid it away from him because we're running low very quickly, and I don't know where else to get it. The brand is from Turkey and it's made in Turkey. It's Extrait de Parfum. But in here, in European Union, it's very hard to get for some reason. So if you can get a sample from Sense Angel, they do ship worldwide. It's amazing. This iris is the most fruity, I would say. It's like a fruity, musky, vanillic, a little bit, iris. It's stunning. It's stunning. And it is from Micallef, and this is Hypnotic Musk. If you love or crave Xerjoff Anniversary, this is quite similar. So this one has raspberry, iris and bergamot, lychee, violet, caramel and ginger. And in the base you have musk, vanilla, sandalwood and ambergris. And I remember when I smelled it for the first time, I was completely blown away. It's absolutely beautiful. You know, the last releases from Micallef, couple years back till now, are just so up my alley. They're just bangers. Starting from Soleil Passion up to Hypnotic Musk, the feminine collection has expanded in the best way possible. So yeah, this one again, it's quite similar to El Anniversary, like also that fruity, lychee, but a little bit powdery of a fragrance. And definitely irisy, this one. It's also a little bit similar to Rouge Elixir, but Rouge Elixir is way more mature. This one is more flirty, emphasis on fruity, musky, which I really, really like. Longevity is phenomenal, and now you can get it in the regular version, which is Eau de Parfum, or is it Extrait? I'm not sure. I think it's Eau de Parfum. And now it's been just released, the Nectar version, which is way more condensed. And even sweeter. So this or that doesn't matter. They're both beautiful. This one will be a bit more, I don't want to say sophisticated if something is sweeter. But this one is a bit more musky. It has some violet to it. This one is like fruity with some iris too. So yeah, both amazing. Highly recommend this. This one is an absolute oldie for me. One of the first niche fragrances that I purchased. But this is such a goodie. For me, if I could only choose one fragrance, iris based, it would be it. Honestly, it would be it. I don't care what anybody thinks. For me, this is the one forever. And it is Escentric Molecules Escentric O2, which is basically ambroxan, iris, a little bit of jasmine, and ISO E Super. That's it. And mainly you get ambroxan and iris. And for me, it has like a citrusy facet, for sure. Maybe it's the ISO super, you know, that cedar woody can pull quite citrusy to some noses, mine included. But for me, to me, it's the best fragrance ever. The best fragrance ever. It's just an eau de toilette, but for some reason it lasts forever. Of course, it's ambroxan, so you know it helps. Oh my goodness. This is just my baby. This is just my baby. I always get complimented when I wear this. People get crazy about this fragrance, even though it's so simple. It's very unisex. It's not too sweet, not too masculine. It's just in between. And it's perfection. You can say goodbye to all those new diptychs, whatever. This one will take the cake. Each and every single time. I wanted to get Fleur de Peau. All those, you know, newer releases from diptych. I don't care because I have this. Maybe I'll still get them, granted. But I would be super happy with this. And just this. It's amazing. Is this super sexy, woody, creamy, sandalwood, ambroxan, iris scent with again a hint of citrus to me. Love it. And it lasts forever. Even though it's just an eau de toilette, it does last forever. So I will always repurchase it. It's my second bottle. I will always repurchase it. All right, next, another absolute banger, and it's so underrated, guys. Now, September, October, autumn season, you have to get this. You have to get this. You will not regret it, and it's not expensive. The brand is not expensive in general. It's Olfactive Studio, and it's Iris Shot, and I love it. It's, like another staple, just like Molecule. This is so good. Again, second bottle here. In here you have cardamom aldehydes. You don't really get much aldehydes, don't worry. Cassis and pink pepper. Iris, almond, carrot seeds. Carrot seeds. Cedar, vetiver, and ambroxan. So I would say it is in the same family as Escentric 02. It's just more complex, more nutty. I would say they're quite similar, but this one is just more nutty. Guys, you cannot go wrong with this. I do have tester strips somewhere, but I'm just too lazy to open the drawer, which is right by me. Don't mind me. Yeah. This is just like a very nutty condensed version of that Molecule, Escentric 02, Cedar, Ambroxan, Iris scent. Just more complex, but it's amazing. Like, if you love iris, you need Iris Shot. You just need it. Great longevity on this one. Like, with this brand in general, you get very good performance each and every time, even for citruses, in my view, in my opinion, from my experience. Next, we have a beautiful Carner Barcelona fragrance, which is Besos. So Besos I've had in my collection for a long time. Now let me take out those tester strips because I'm out of space on my blazer. But Besos is definitely a very easy to wear iris, especially if you like iris that's mixed with a little bit of citruses but also vanilla. Then that's gonna be perfect for you. I'm not gonna say it's similar to anything that we have here. It's different. For me, it also leans a little bit more kind of, I don't want to say soapy, but a little bit soapy. A very clean fragrance. So in here we have a black pepper, Italian mandarin, iris, jasmine zambac, musk, benzoin, and vanilla. And this is definitely, I think, the cleanest iris that we have in here. Beautiful. This one is very light and airy. So if you want like your clean girl aesthetic, skin scent type of a thing, you know, straight out of the shower. I'm very clean smelling. I'm like, I was just covered in soap and now I'm ready to go out the door. That's kind of the fragrance it is. Beautiful, slightly powdery, but not too much, just simply clean. It's a little bit like baby powder actually, but it's gorgeous. So Besos I really, really appreciate. Then we have Jovoy, and Jovoy actually has two different iris fragrances in their collection, but I've been showing you Musk Pallas so much on this channel, even in one of my recent videos. I think I show it to you at least once a month. So we're done with Musk Pallas, okay? We're done with it. It is also like irisy, but it's like a peachy, musky scent. This one is this one is Musk Pallas. Wait a second. Where is the other one? Where are you? Here you are. Okay. We have my newest addition to the collection. It's a Rouge Assasin. And this one is definitely less clean, less powdery. This is a very sophisticated iris scent, and it's also rice ambrette base. And if you know me already, you know I'm the biggest sucker for ambrette in the world, I feel like. If it's combined with rice, I'm even more happy. I love ricey notes in fragrances. In Rouge Assasin, we have rose, elemi, bergamot, iris, ambrette, rice, white musk, cedar, sandalwood, benzoin, tonka, and vanilla. And I would actually say it's more of a complex iris fragrance. It's not, when you read the notes, you might be a little bit surprised with what you're smelling. Because at first whiff, you're getting very Middle Eastern leaning scent because of elemi and rose. Okay, and that's what you are hit with at first. But don't be too put off by that if you're looking for a beautiful, typical iris scent, because as it dries down, you will get more and more of that iris and rice and vanilla and ambrette. It also is quite musky. It has like a nice resinous, elemi tone to it throughout the wear, but it gets definitely more powdery, musky, sweeter, like creamy, ricey sweet. You know what I mean? Just imagine cooked rice. It has like this slightly creamy facet, right? It's in here as well. It's so good. Rouge Assasin, it's so good. You will be very happy with it if you decide to get it. Then my third banger when it comes to that molecule, kind of a Escentric Molecule fragrance. This is, I would say it even exceeds Escentric 02, but I'm not sure. I need to smell them side by side. No, I think I love Escentric too much. However, this one is like very close. Very close. This one is more feminine. And it is a Room 1015 Sonic Flower. And this is the biggest love of mine when it comes to this brand. And let me tell you, this brand only puts out bangers. But when I smelled this one, I think it was 3 years ago, I was like, yes. It's just the best. I wish I had more space on my arms, but we have to deal with the strip. Sonic Flower is the best Oris perfume ever. Truly insane. Insanely good. Again, very much like Escentric 02, but more feminine. So if I could compare these ones that are close to each other, Escentric 02 is like this perfect woody Ambroxan Iris unisex fragrance. Then we have Iris Shot, which is not sweet and it's way more complex, but has a similar base to it and facets. And then we have Sonic Flower, which is very similar to Escentric O2, but more feminine. It's sweeter, definitely sweeter. So yeah, like these two are, I can't, guys. Like, I can't. With these two, you're set for life when it comes to iris, honestly. They all are beautiful, but you need nothing else but these, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. Sonic Flower, I've raved about for years now. It has carrot seeds, pink pepper, orris, jasmine, musk, ambroxan, and cashmeran. It lasts forever on your skin. I would say it has more of a moderate projection. Even though this is Eau de Toilette, it projects a little bit more, but the lasting power is pretty much the same, which is all day wear with no issues. Now, when it comes to Sonic Flower, it's also a little bit similar to Boucheron Iris de Syracuse, which I actually really, really want, but it's quite hard to get for some reason. That's why it's not on this list. But if you like that one, you will love this one, and the other way around. This one you also cannot sleep on. It's amazing. So yeah, these are my favorite iris fragrances that are all available at Scent Angel. Remember, guys, you can get decants, full bottles, testers, and on top of that, you have my discount code. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next one. And you, in the meantime, let me know which one is your favorite iris, and also let me know what flower or fruit or note in general you would like to see next. Thank you and goodbye.